My adjournment matter is for the Minister for Local Government, and the action that I seek is the provision of advice as to whether local councils could, under the current scope of authority conferred by the Local Government Act of 1989 and other associated pieces of legislation or regulation, legitimately pass or strengthen local bylaws to the effect that the demolition or immediate remediation of derelict properties could be enforced by local councils. Having first advocated on behalf of a local resident for Bayside Council to force owners of a derelict house in Hyatt to address the dilapidated, graffiti-covered, flammable and pest-infested property which had long been used as a den for drug consumption and other criminal activities, the house was finally marked for demolition in August this year. I've since, however, been advised by a proactive group of Bayside residents that various parties have complained to Bayside Council about this property for almost a decade, and that Bayside Council has only ever issued infringement notices to the owners of this property for technical breaches of unsightly land local bylaws. The penalties of such notices are generally of a monetary nature and require only the superficial remediation of a property's front garden and exterior. It's my understanding that Bayside Council consistently indicated that it was unable to compel the wholesale demolition or remediation of the property under existing bylaws. Noting the significant and sustained desire of residents to see councils more proactively and substantively address the presence of vacant and dangerous derelict properties, and further noting that a review of local laws is due to take place in late 2020, I seek the Minister's clarification as to the existing legal latitude for councils to strengthen laws governing derelict properties to the point where demolition or wholesale remediation could be mandated. In the alternative, I seek clarification as to whether the Minister would be prepared to work with councils and affected stakeholders to investigate the feasibility of creating such latitude under applicable acts and regulations.